So, well, this is week 4, isn't it? But
it is week 4.
Kind of feels like it's not.
I know, but it's flying,
Yeah.
and yet it's just flying. Which is quite worrying.
It is worrying, but I suppose what's been good is the fact that we've had to say to ourselves that actually it's kind of week 2, because the first 2 weeks for us was kind of getting to know each other, looking at the different plays.
Yeah.
So actually that made me feel slightly more at ease, because the other day I was like, oh my god, we've got so much to do.
But really, it's only week 2.
Right.
Yeah. It is all right. It's fine.
Going to be all right.
It's going to be great. Yeah.
What have we been up to? That was.
Well, we've been cementing tradition.
Yeah, the big number, the opening number for the show. So.
Which is sounding and looking, as of yesterday, really good.
Me and Pauline are pulling out some big shapes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. And yesterday we found a new relationship. As well,
this plays my mother.
Yes, I'm playing Mottle's mother. And
what's her name again? I always forget. It's terrible.
Shindell,
yeah.
And so, which of course is a big part for me, because I'm taking my son to his wedding.
Yeah.
So it's a big thing, which was really lovely. The wedding yesterday was really nice. It's and probably one of the best known songs from the musical Sunrise Sunset.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's such a beautiful bit of music, isn't it? You know.
It's strange because it's bittersweet, because it is about like sort of the rise and the fall of all of us. But yeah, there's that happiness and the love, and it was really nice. There was the point where the mum and dad were looking
it was kind of beautiful.
Cycle, and it was really, and that was only just while we were stood around George.
Yeah, well, yeah, and actually Gemma gave a really good note, didn't she? Because it's really interesting with that song, because it does sound, if you hear it or you don't sing it with that kind of joy, it can sound quite dreary and almost like not a funeral procession, but it can be a bit dirgy. And Gemma sort of gave us a bit of a kind of like, hey, come on, this is a really brilliant moment, even though it's a song that musically is kind of sort of goes downward, but anyway, it kind of helped it, didn't it?
It's really lovely, and the harmonies are amazing. They've not been very easy to learn, I've got to be honest.
No, I'm saying yes.
Two of the lads, Liam and Elliot, have got really difficult.
It's the toughest one.
Oh, it's so tough.
I'm so chuffed I've got the easiest one. I really am.
But you know, when they get it right, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really lovely.
And actually, I think this last week or 2 for us in a way, it's felt like, certainly these 2 weeks, probably most importantly, obviously with Gemma, but actually with our musical director, which is George Francis, and also our movement director, which is Tom Jackson Greaves, and feels like it's been their time a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like we're doing scenes and we're working that along, but actually some of the movement that he's put in now to numbers, so every day, I mean, after lunch we're going back to do the wedding more on that, which is part of Sunrise Sunset. And there's a whole bit that goes into the bottle dance, which we are going to attempt, aren't we?
Which is fantastic. Which is fantastic. The lads are amazing.
Well,
I mean, when you think that we are not, none of us at all are from dancing backgrounds.
No, not really, no.
I mean, most of us are primarily actors. Then we can sing a bit, and now we're turning into Wayne Sleep.
We're triple threats, I think they call that, Pauline. Triple threats,
really?
Yeah, that's apparently what they call it. Yeah, so it brings us nicely onto the sense of the company, because there's a really good spirit, I think. There was already, but just more and more that we're it's a really good bunch, like 14 people that genuinely come with so much different things. Are all very, very different, but all super brilliant.
Together,
yeah.
And it really is nice, and it's so lovely, because I know the first day that we were here, I remember going away thinking, that's a really lovely bunch of guys, and 4 weeks, it does not seem like 4 weeks that we've been together, it seems like yesterday. And so, you know, if we feel like that on the 5th month, that's just amazing.
Yeah. And we've had, I mean, it has been tiring, there's no getting away from it, and we've had some late nights, some still dipping into some of the other plays. So certainly, like last night I was working on Conquest of the South Pole for a few hours with Nick Bagnall, the director. So our heads are doing lots of different things. I think you even said to me the other day, you were like, I've learnt one of the songs for the Somme.
Yeah.
You know, and the Somme is so far away in some respects, but actually it is good to try and get some of this in.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to each morning early to learn a bit of Conquest, just so I've got it there, and it's in there.
And also with all the singing and the dancing, like you said, some of the scenes can maybe maybe we think we're not doing as much as we should be because we're not working so much on the scenes. But last night, Mel and I worked on the first scene we've got together.
Oh, did you? Oh, nice.
Which is lovely.
Oh, great.
And I feel so happy with that, comfortable with that. And of course, once you've got that first scene under your belt, you fly.
And this feels different as well, as it's how it'll work with rehearsing, because I think that we've got a lot of people that are prepared to kind of go, if I grabbed you and said, Pauline, can we go through our scene? Even if we said, let's do it over a glass of wine or over a G&T or so, actually, I think it's a little bit different to a normal rehearsal process that you probably go, I just want to get home because, rehearsals, I do my thing. It's different with this rep company. It's a different feeling, isn't there?
It's totally different. But like, in all fairness, we are like a family, and it seems to be getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
Well, let's see how we go, Pauline. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
that could be it.